Hey guys, it's your brother in Christ, Weston. Thanks for joining me today. So today's article comes out of End Times Headlines. Let's get into it. Okay, got a looks like End Times Headlines updated uh, their websites. I've got this massive picture of Putin. You can see the blue on my hands. You'll see the picture here. It says here, Putin drafts 160,000 men into Russian army despite peace talks. Okay. I guess you could just never be too careful, right? So let's read. It says President Vladimir Putin signed a decree ordering a conscription of 160,000 men in Russian army, a move that has raised eyebrows globally as it coincides with ongoing peace negotiations related to Ukraine. According to the reports, the Telegraph, the spring draft is set to be completed by July 15th, marks an increase from the previous years from 150,000 in 2024 to 147,000 in 2023 to 134,000 in 2022. Are these all conscription? The timing of the military expansion has sparked debate about Russia's intentions, especially Kremlin insists these efforts are unrelated to the war in Ukraine. Okay, well, maybe. I mean, they've been in a war for 3 years now, so I don't see, it's kind of hard to write that off. The Telegraph reported that Russia's defense ministry has consistently denied any connection between the conscription and waves of the ongoing conflict, maintaining that new recruits will not be deployed to active combat zones. However, the scale of the draft, the largest since the escalations and hostilities in Ukraine, has led analysts to question whether it signals a shift in strategy or preparation for prolonged military engagement, despite Putin's public statements about pursuing peace. Adding to the complexity, CNN highlighted a recent Kremlin comment suggesting openness to dialogue. Dmitry Peskov, Putin's spokesman, indicated that Russia remains committed to building bilateral relations and Ukraine's settlement ideas, even proposing a potential call between Putin and U.S. President Donald Trump later this week. Hopefully that goes well. This comes after Trump expressed frustration with Putin for allegedly stalling peace talks by attacking President Vladimir Zelensky's credibility. According to the sources cited, Telegraph, Trump's reported anger underscores the tension between diplomatic efforts and military action. I know that Zelensky made a comment last week that I was going to cover. I just never did. He was like, soon Putin will be dead. And I was like, oh, well, that's not good. Um, The accusation adds another layer of contingent peace process. Russia is framing its military buildup as a necessary defense measure. Of course, they're going to say that. March 31st, even if it's true, it still looks like a bad time to do it. Um, the Guardian offered additional context, pointing out that Putin's move could signal both domestic and international audiences. Domestically, it reinforces his image as a strong leader amid economic and political pressures. So, just optics, just like I mentioned. Internationally, it may serve as a warning that Russia is prepared to escalate if peace talks falter. Yeah, and that's what it looks like to me. If diplomats cannot move to peace forward, the military would do all the talking. Ooh. The increase in conscription numbers has historical precedent, but geopolitical climate amplifies its significance. The latest draft just comes as peace negotiations appear to gain traction. He's or has left analysts divided on whether it represents a genuine defensive posture or a calculated escalation. Then it says posts on X have a mixed alarm of cynicism, with some questioning Putin's commitment to peace and others viewing it as a draft, as a routine for military planning. And then, while sentiments offer a pulse on public reaction, there remains inconclusive without official confirmation of Russia's next steps, which I don't think you're going to get, and I don't think they're going to get. I think they're just going to say it has nothing to do with the war, but you've been in a war for the last 3 years, so and things are really like coming to a hedge of like a final conclusion or a greater war, or something really bad's going to happen because now Trump is here. Um, and the recent peace talks and the falling out between the two, and you just have Zelensky last week or a couple of weeks ago, like not playing ball and then wanting to play ball with peace talks, and then saying on, I forgot what it was, saying that Putin's going to be dead here soon anyways. So it's like, okay, and then putting that because Putin's a good guy or anything. I'm just saying, like, the idea of peace seems not so conclusive. Seems very inconclusive and very few and far between. So I don't know what's going to bring them to the table or what's already in the works. I have no idea. But I wanted to bring this up because um, I think the same thing is going to start happening. I think I even saw last week with Europe going to starting to send their soldiers on Ukraine soil, if I'm correct. I think that was on Infowars. Like I can't cover everything, so I have to like pick and choose stuff that's kind of like getting a little bit of a taste of everything. So, um, yeah, man, I don't know, but we're gonna continue to talk about this because we are following the breadcrumbs to where we're going, where we're leading, and how we get there. So anyways, guys, that's the video. If you like the video, be sure to like the video. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe. I also just started posting some shorts from TikTok that I post every single day. I posted episode 86 today. I post these every day on TikTok. If you want to follow me on there, it's Weston Smith. It's in my description. But you'll see a short uploaded every single a YouTube short uploaded every single day from now on. So you'll get 2 posts a day. One that's talking about all Bible, and then stuff. Obviously, then you'll get one that talks about Bible and news related content. So if you want to check me out over there, be sure to follow that. And guys, I will see you in the next one.